Welcome back to Travel Show Live. We've taken you to a winter wonderland here today. I'm very excited about this. We're at Gaylord National's Ice, and that's why we brought an ice expert. This is Jeremy Pierce. Hello, sir. Welcome to the program.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Thanks for letting us come and hang out here. It is, it's really spectacular, isn't it?
It really is. It's something you've never seen before. It's truly awe-inspiring.
Yeah, I mean, because when did you start working on this project?
I started in January, literally 9 months ago, just thinking about what we're going to start with, and then the design phase.
Now, you had seen pictures of other exhibits like this from other places. You've seen video, maybe, but did you imagine how spectacular it would actually be?
No, until you finally walk in the room, there's nothing that can describe what you're going to see, because you can't imagine that the ice is going to be taller than you or almost as big as a room you're standing in.
Right, so how does it happen? Now, it takes over a month to craft, right?
You almost can start before then, because the artisans sit down with the designers and they start sketching out kind of their favorite ideas, their favorite Christmas stories, and they go back and forth between the designers here in America and the artisans over in China, and they kind of relate, well, does this really reflect what we want to see in ice, or can we do your imagination in the ice?
Right.
And they sit down and they do it, and then they just start about 40 days before we open shipping in plain blocks of ice, and what you see is...
And it's like 5,000 blocks of ice, right? I mean, it's just huge.
It is. It's truckload after truckload that just arrives at Gaylord 24 hours a day.
And these are hand carved. These are done by real artists.
They are. It's a tradition passed down by their families and their families before them, and they really take the craft and the art at work.
Now, aside from all of that, when the families come, what are the expressions that you see from kids?
We've seen the surveys say beautiful, amazing, wonderful.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe that this is what I was going to see.
I was struck by how close you can actually get to these sculptures. You can walk right. You're not supposed to. Don't touch them.
Please don't.
Don't lick them. No touching. No licking. But you can actually be photographed next to them.
You can. It's really interpersonal. You're able to walk up to them, take your pictures with them, so that you're really in the scene with it. And then at some point, you're actually going to we're going to let you touch it in person.
Well, that brings us to my final point, which is, as much as I really enjoy everybody gets one of these. It's an option, and yes, you should take the option, because it's like, what, 9 degrees in here?
9 degrees.
Yeah, it's a little on the chilly side. So bring your gloves and take one of these, because it helps keep you warm, but it's also good for the slide.
It is. It's great for the friction. It's designed just to help you go down at the optimal speed.
I said slide. We're going to get to that in just a second. The only complaint I have is that I think this coat makes me look like a penguin. Is that true?
Well, no, I think it's a great fashion statement for you.
Yes, it does.
Well, we'll put it...
You're very positive about it. Thank you. And how long is this going to be up?
We're open until January 10th.
January 10th. That's what, and it starts like in mid-November, right?
We do. We've already opened and we're ready to go.
Oh, and now is that going to be an annual start time, or do we think right around mid-November?
Usually about the week before Thanksgiving, we open the doors and get ready for the holiday.
All right, very good. We will be here. We have to take a quick break. When we come back, Amy's going to show us how to go down the slide. Oh yeah, there's some skill involved. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
We'll be right back here on Travel Show Live.